is going to be a short video explaining to you how to use the HMH player when we're doing math. So before we start, I just want to show you that this is what the HMH player icon looks like. You should recognize it from last year. Okay, so it is an orange icon, and right underneath it, it says HMH player. So now we're going to click on that icon, and it will take us to a home page where we have to enter certain details. So the first one we have to enter here, we select from our drop-down menu. So we will choose elementary school. Then our second option here, we will choose our district, which is the District of Columbia. Now in our third option, we have to choose all prints. Then we have to choose our school. Now this is a very tricky one if you don't look carefully, because as you will see, there is more than one Al-Ittihad school. So you have to be sure, boys and girls, that you choose Al-Ittihad School, Abu Dhabi. Okay, this is the one that we have to choose. Then over here, you'll have a space to write your username. Everybody will get their own username, so that's all right. Then in password, we will enter the password, and everybody will get a password as well. Then you'll click log in. Then it'll take you to a home page, and as soon as you get to this home page, I want you to go to the top left hand corner where you click on the menu, and then you select math. Okay, so you'll select math 2021, and over here you will see the Go Math for grade 4. And if you click on View Library, you will see that we have the Interactive Student Edition. If you click on Interactive Student Edition, it will take you to a place where you will find different units. So you will have Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3. So for example, in grade 4, you are doing Unit 1, Chapter 1, Lesson 1. So if you click on Lesson 1, it will take you to this Interactive Student Edition. Okay, then you'll click Start, and it will take you through a whole lesson that you will be doing interactively with the program. So let's get back to our dashboard. Something very important that I want to show you is this little thing over here called assignments. Now this is where you will find your homework, your tests, and for example, your diagnostic test for math. All right, so how to get to this, you will click on the name of the assignment, and then over here where it says do, there will be instructions from your teacher about what you have to do and what is expected of you. Then once you've read these instructions, you click on Start. It will take you to a page where it gives you instructions on how to use the personal math trainer. So it's very important that you read through each and every one of these instructions. I want to point out to you that if you want to close an activity to return to it later, to do it again, to carry on later, you click Save and Close. But boys and girls, once you click Turn It In, you cannot edit the activity or the test anymore. Okay, so once you click Turn It In, it's done. You can't edit the activity anymore. Then we click Start, and it will take us to the first question. Now over here you can see you've got back to go back to the previous question. We have our different questions over here. Then you can go forward to the next question. Okay, now it's very important that you read the questions carefully. So let's just do this one example together. It says enter the digit that can replace the gray square. So we have 529, the middle number 541. So you need to enter the answer for that little gray block. And over here, this is where you will write your answer. So for example, let's just say 3. Okay, we're just going to put 3 there. Then once you've filled in your answer, you are going to click on Next. And this will take you to the next question. Okay, so this will take you to the next question, and you will enter your answers over there and over there, everywhere where you see a blank space, you will enter an answer. So for the sake of the video, we will click on next. Again here, you will enter your answers over there and over there. You'll click next. Select two equivalent fractions to 4/10. You will select this one, and let's say for example this one. Okay, then you click next. Again, next. Every time you answer your question, you will click next. Find the unknown measure of the rectangle. You will write your answer over here, then click next. You will read the question, you'll drag your answers like this. Okay, this is just an example. Click next. Drag and drop. So you will drag and drop like this. Okay. Now, there we go. Just always be sure, because this question is a long question, it's a big question, you might think that you're done. But very important to look at the numbers at the top. You can see we still have numbers of questions that we have to answer. So you will go here, and then you can see there it says next. So you will click next. Again, you choose your answer. Let's just choose an answer. There's still a question because it says here question 10 of 11. Next. And over here, how many lines of symmetry? You will just say that one. Now we get to the point where our test or our work is done. Okay, we have two options. If you're sure you're done, you turn it in. Unfortunately, for a diagnostic test, as soon as you're done, you have to turn it in. Okay, but for an activity or homework that you might have time to complete it later, you can say save and close and come back to it later. But for this purpose, for our diagnostic test, you're going to say turn it in. So turn it in. Now something very, very cool is that it will say you haven't answered all of the questions. Are you sure you're finished? Okay, so it will tell you if you've missed a question or if you've forgotten about a question, that you haven't answered all the questions. If you've forgotten, you'll say no, and then it'll take you back. So you say no, and then you go back to the questions that you haven't answered. All right, but if you are done and you say turn it in, and you're sure that you're done, you say yes, then it'll take you back to your dashboard, and over here it will say that there are no current assignments, but you can go view assignments, and right over here it will show you that you have completed the 4C diagnostic test, and all the activities, homework, tests and assignments that you have done on the HMH player you can find in your assignments tab under view assignments, and all your completed assignments will be here, and all the assignments that you still need to complete will be under here where it says no current assignments. It will show you how many assignments you have left.